In every parliament of Africa, people talk about agriculture as the backbone of Africa, and they ensure that they refer every young person into agriculture, into farming. Have you done agriculture yourself? Have you done farming? You people, let's be realistic. How are you sending our youth into agriculture? What have you given them? How do you motivate them? So in this video, we shall see how can you motivate younger people into agriculture. Make agriculture so sexy. Make agriculture so romantic. Make agriculture look nice. How can you tell somebody to go into farming and you yourself, the whole family, including your cousins, your grandparents, none of them is in agriculture? Don't you think you're just doing like it's like a blasphemy? You're just talking with people's brain. When I look at my father, who motivated me into agriculture, or who inspired me into agriculture, I just imagine when I was starting agriculture, I looked at a hoe as the one way of doing agriculture, having a hoe in your home, jembe. So a hoe, all in Kumbi in Uganda, a hoe is something that can disgust every younger person in Africa. It really disgusts. I don't think that you too love the hoe. But if we talk of agriculture as a business, we talk about people who sell milk, people who sell eggs, people who do poultry farming, people who do dairy farming, people who do these cash crops, coffee, cotton, matoke. Then agriculture becomes agriculture. It becomes lucrative. You tell somebody at university that agriculture can help you set up your life, and they are like, okay, that is true. However, we must make our youth know that agriculture is a business. 2, we must emphasize entrepreneurship in them. Let's motivate them into agriculture. Let us not give our children, our youth, this kind of education whereby they are going to class and look for jobs after. Then you tell them agriculture is very much a virgin business. Agriculture is so bare. Go and join agriculture. No. Let's tell them the truth. Agriculture needs to be made into a business and give them those business entrepreneurship skills. So here, and such videos we do as Gataps here, the videos I do, I try motivating the people so that they can join agriculture. But what can make you very much interested in agriculture? Another thing we must do for our youth is to make sure that you tell them how profitable agriculture is. It is so profitable because there are very many businesses around agriculture. You can have agriculture as a business in a way. You can do agribusiness as a sole agriculture as do. You can do agriculture as an agribusiness as soul of it. What makes you love agriculture, or what makes you thrive in agriculture? Number 1, if you want to make agriculture very, very lucrative in your life and very profitable, number 1, it is a motivation. I can't know how can I put a motivation in simple terms. Motivation is that inner engine in you, that inner zeal, that inner urge that tells you, please do this. Please do this. I told you like 8 years ago, I was having no job. I was jobless, meaning I was not even into farming. Because after school or after university, I looked for jobs like other youth in Uganda. After applying for 1,000 times, both online and physical, I assure you that I did 1,000 application letters to different offices in Kampala, Jinja, and online businesses in any different part of Uganda. I applied as a social worker, as an office messenger, as as any officer in any organization. I applied 1,000 times. So I gave up. When I gave up, I got that motivation to look for what to do next. What did I do? I started agriculture. I was motivated by my inner voice. I joined agriculture because looking backwards, how my father did agriculture, how my family survived on agriculture, how our forefathers survived on farming on agriculture, I said, no, this is what I must do. But of course, you cannot have a motivation to something without the passion. Now, if the motivation is your engine, Let's look at it in terms of locomotive or in terms of a machine. If your motivation is the engine, that means the passion is the fuel. We'll give an example of a car. If a car is on the road, there is a fuel and there's an engine. So my engine to do agriculture was my applying for 1,000 jobs, and I was tired. So that tiredness motivated me. Or my father, who was my mentor, motivated me into agriculture. People motivated me into agriculture. I grew up in a peasant community. They were paying school fees for their children, and I saw they were doing it in a rudimentary way or in an old way. I was like, let me do agriculture in a modern way. So trust me, if you motivate our younger people, you give them that zeal that agriculture can be done in a modern way, they will love agriculture. So my passion into agriculture grew up also. I love agriculture. That's why my passion or the fuel has led me into what I am. So to flourish, you must have the motivation, then the passion. When you talk about agriculture, to many younger people, it means suffering. It means being dirty. It means looking shabby. But today, agriculture means money. It means a business. Every retiring person wants to go into agriculture. Why don't you do it when you are still young? Retiring means you're getting tired. So let's not look at agriculture as a problem or as an option, second choice option, last choice option. No. Let's look at it as the first choice option. And finally, you must be able to learn. I have always told you that learning or knowledge is not poison. So once you're able to learn, once you want yourself for learning, you want to be in agriculture, you want to learn, it is very okay, you will succeed. So here, look at me. I have not gone to any school of agriculture. I've learned on the job. We call it apprenticeship. We have done on-the-job training. So you cannot tell me that no, there's something I don't know agriculture. Of course, I don't know everything, but I know most of the things in agriculture. I can do poultry, animal production. I have learned it. Food production, crop production, or can say crop husbandry, animal husbandry. I've learned all that. So when you give yourself in, you front yourself for learning. It is the best way to survive and thrive in agriculture. So we are saying, how can we make Africa become so independent with agriculture? Our younger people who are 70% must be motivated into agriculture. Once they are motivated, the motivation must not be by money, by what? It is that inner. Pick out those who are interested in agriculture, motivate them, interest them in that. Then their passion will grow. Once the passion has grown for agriculture, teach them, give them business skills, entrepreneurship skills. Let them do it as a business. Let's stop that habit of having agriculture for subsistence farming, for food production only. Let us have it as a commercial level of agriculture. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I love Africa. I love the whole world. Let's stay together. I am here to motivate the people how to get money through agriculture. This is Katap. See you again next time.